Monday morning on the Dublin bus into town, that I offered up my seat to an old man so he could sit down. He smiled and said, they don't make them like they used to. And there's no respect among the youth for the older generation. It's a sad, sad revelation what the world is coming to. So don't go wasting precious time. You heed these words of mine. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're old and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bold. 'Cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait up till you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the songs I wish I'd sung, do the things I wish I'd done. Well, he told me of his childhood, his triumphs and his failures on the way, of his deep and boundless sorrow at the passing of his dearest wife, Sinead. Then he smiled and said, find someone who makes you laugh and live each moment like you last. Say I love you every night, say I'm sorry when you fight, and leave your anger in the past. And don't go wasting precious time. Read these words of mine. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're older and it's older. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bold. 'Cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait up till you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. Sing the songs I wish I'd sung, do the things I wish I'd done. Well, he pressed the bell and said farewell, rose up from his seat, and then he said, go on and live your life, my lad. I hope that my advice will serve you well. Life goes by in the blink of an eye, and you're old and it's over. Time will fly like a bird in the sky, so be bold. 'Cause your time is much sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. It's worth more than money, so don't wait up till you're old. Youth is wasted on the young. So sing the songs I wish I'd sung, and do the things I wish I'd done.
Thank you so much, thank you. So we're going to play our final song now today. This is called Dream Stealers. This is aimed at all the massive companies and governments and all that sort of stuff that rip everybody off. Yeah. Now listen, I know there's more important things going on in the world and how expensive my mince is, but you know, this is what I wanted to talk about as well. The album talks about quite a lot. It does talk about many things we have opinion on, but this just happens to be about big greedy giant corporations who make it harder for people just to have normal lives. So have a listen, see what you think. It is our final song. Because it is the final song, if you'll allow me a second just to tell you a little bit more about us. This guy's name is Glover, my name is Cav, and we go by those names because we're both Andrew. We've been friends since we were 6 years old. We've always called each other by our surnames. We started playing on this street when we were 14, and when we turned 18 we decided to go travelling around the world. We had no plan, we had no money, so we just kind of took our guitars and we would play on the streets in different cities to pay for everything. Now sometimes they wouldn't let us play on the streets, so we would go into an Irish bar and ask the manager for a gig, and they often gave us gigs, and along the way we met the rest of our band. We met the final member of the band in Key West in Florida. There are 5 people in the band. So the 5 of us decided to go over to Los Angeles in pursuit of our dream, and we started busking in Santa Monica on 3rd Street Promenade. And while we were there, we got working with a producer who produced the Mr. Brightside album for The Killers, Rumours for Fleetwood Mac, Radioactive for Imagine Dragons, Wicked Game for Chris Isaac, and a bunch of others including Pink, Bruno Mars, all sorts. From there, we ended up signing some contracts, and after that, we had 3 number 1 albums. We had a platinum album, 5 number 1 singles, 3 nominations in the Irish Music Awards, hundreds of millions of streams. We've had songs and movies and TV shows. We get played all over the world on radio, and still we never made any money. So we made the decision to do what we're doing right now, which is to come back to playing on the streets, to play our music for people, ask people to buy it, and then use that money to make more music. We are crowd-funded, we are people-powered, it's all of that. It doesn't work without people stopping, it doesn't work without people buying the music. Now, as a result of how bad the payments are on streaming services, our newest albums are not on any streaming services. So when you buy them off us on the street, in order to listen to them on your phone, you just download them using this password. So you go onto our website, select the album, and then you put the password in, and it will download straight to your phone, and then you'll be able to play it, no problem. You can share it with your friends and your family if they want to download it, just give them the password. And the last thing I'll say is this: last year we had 25,000 people on Instagram, we now have 210,000 people on Instagram. It's moving very quickly. Now, I'm not saying that to impress you, because it really doesn't change our lives that much, but we get about 1,000 messages a week on our Instagram page now from people who saw us on the street in the past, and the message always says something like, "I saw you guys 3 months ago, I've been listening to your music since, and I really wish I had gotten the albums when I was there on the street, because you keep putting up little clips of songs that I can't get, and I want to hear the full songs." So I hope you'll give us a chance and take the music with you. It is only 20 for the 4 albums, as I said, and the tote bag is totally free with the 4 albums, and we hope you can see the value of 4 albums and a tote bag for 20. €20 in Dublin, 3 large frappuccinos in Starbucks is €22. And all you're doing is funding some giant company who's building an evil headquarters in a volcano somewhere. So, there's loads of things, but hopefully you'll take them away. This is called Dream Stealers. Alright, this is called Dream Stealers. It's my dad's favourite song. Can I ask you guys to come in a little bit closer, actually, just so that we're not blocking the street for this final song now? Lovely. Thank you very much. While you're listening, if any part of you thinks, if I go home later and I get curious and I start listening to the band, I might want those albums, maybe you'll give us a chance. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? You go home, you stick them on, you find out they're death metal albums. That is the worst case scenario, I'm not going to lie to you. But that's not what's on the thing, so you don't have to worry. And at the very least, you have 4 coasters and a tote bag to put them in. Cool coasters. That's still good value. Coasters are expensive. They've been hitting inflation too. Thank you very much. By the way, if you're pottering around today and you have pottering means walking for anybody who's not from here. If you're walking around today and you see a band, 2 kids, young fellas playing on seats, go over and kick them and tell them it's from me. They're called Bowsies. Tell them Cav from KEYWEST said that's for yesterday. Because I am standing here with an extraordinary hangover. And I have a feeling they're fine because they're 19 and 21. What they did yesterday to me was elder abuse. And I'm struggling. So if you see them, kick them. Okay?
When I was a boy, maybe 10 years old, my father sat me down and this is what he told me. Son, you only get what you give in this life. So keep your head in the books and out of the clouds. Old-fashioned work, never let anyone down. A good man always stands out if something ain't right. But now I got dead up to my eyeballs and I can't afford a house. I feel out of place, the world has changed since my father set me down. And I feel alone wage, cause the poor man's cash always flows uphill. And I drink whiskey to numb my brain, I take pills to fall asleep. It's the same old shit on a different day, about 7 days a week. And I feel lost, oh I feel hopeless. I had plans, I had dreams, but they've been stolen. So what's the cost of this so-called progress? Cause it seems to me you let families go homeless. You're just dream stealers up on Capitol Hill. Oh, dream stealers. Dream stealers up on Capitol Hill. Dream stealers.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So again, we're called KEYWEST. Thank you so very much for your time.